Couple of reasons. One is it is the advent of summer, and summer typically means vacations and travel, and so it speaks to the demand side. People tend to want to consume more gas, and given a relatively finite supply, you would expect prices to rise. The second reason is it has become the norm culturally. Everybody expects gas prices to rise in the summer, and so they automatically rise, whether there is any strong economic reason for it or not. I would be very surprised if they didn't, for the usual reasons. In addition, there is a new force this year relative to last year, which is the changing shape of the economy, in that even though unemployment remains relatively high, the stock market is behaving in a more optimistic fashion. And there is some evidence that people are focusing on the 90% of the population that is employed, as opposed to the roughly 10% that is unemployed. And so if you reframe the economic circumstance, it then becomes a source of optimism. The prediction in the state of Minnesota is that it will stay in the high $2 range. I would be surprised if that turned out to be the case. I think it will naturally go up to the $3 range at some point. It's already in the high twos in some gas stations around the city. But it's sort of hard to put your finger on it because gas prices vary a great deal, not only from location to location, but depending on time of day, and depending on the demand situation at a particular time of day and at a particular zip code. So the highest gas prices you will see versus the average gas prices you will see will show some variability. I think the role of the Gulf oil spill will be more psychological than economic. I think all the experts on that are correct. It is a small amount of oil in terms of the production in the world market. But the psychological impact is people expect a supply shock to have an effect at the retail level. And if retailers and the oil industry is rational, they'll take advantage of that expectation and raise prices. Let's stipulate that gas prices go up by $1 a gallon, okay? And if you think about how much people spend on gas in a week, you know, they were spending $30 and now it goes up to maybe $35. So over the course of a month, they're spending an additional $20, which in the grand scheme of things is really not that much money. The impact in percentage terms is dramatically higher, but the impact in absolute terms, given how much you spend on groceries or clothes or any number of other things, is not that much. So, you know, driving around looking for a good deal on gas may not be the smartest thing to do because you're spending a lot of gas looking for cheap gas.